Hello, BookTube. I have a mail haul for you this morning. We do. It's very small. It's only 2 packages. Who's that, baby? They're your biggest fans. They are. Oh. It's only 2 packages. It's a terrible twos. So since it's a small haul, I thought I would use it as an experiment for filming on the iPhone and see if I actually can transfer videos so that I have another way to do these. And, you know, fewer packages means longer time for rants. So what have we got here? Oh, fantastic. Okay, this is the new book. It comes out in June by Laurie King, who's most famous for her books about Mary Russell and then aged Sherlock Holmes. But this is not. This is a contemporary thriller called Lockdown. Isn't it a sad commentary on the state of our life in the United States, that you hear that lockdown and the picture of a high school go together so well. A picture of a school, I don't know, it might be a grade school, even worse. And I think that's what this is about. I think this is a thriller set during a lockdown. Okay, this is her first standalone suspense novel since 2003. She began writing it 16 years ago in the form of an Edgar Award-nominated short story, and since then she's expanded on it. A year ago, Principal Linda McDonnell arrived at Guadalupe Middle School determined to overturn the school's reputation for truancy, gang violence, and neglect. One of her initiatives is Career Day, bringing together children, teachers, and community presenters in a celebration of the future, but there are some in attendance who reject McDonnell's bright vision, and no one at the gathering anticipates the shocking turn of events that will transform a day of possibilities into an explosive confrontation. So this takes place in the course of one day? That's ambitious. Okay, great. Well, that's certainly an author I like, so the whole point of Goodwill, I would ordinarily consider such a thing to be rather crassly exploitative, but I like this author, so I trust her to do more than that. Okay. All right, we move from a tense showdown in a middle school to rather lush romance. This is Adriana Trigiani, whose books I should have read before now, but I haven't. I know she's had a few that have been popular. And this is Kiss Carlo. Oh my. Last time I followed that advice, it worked out well. So let's see what we have here. Oh my God, this is her 17th novel. God help us. Can you imagine that? It was inspired by her grandmother's scrapbook. It is 1949 and South Philadelphia bursts with opportunity and change. Television has made its debut and manufacturing thrives as clothing factories spring up like weeds in the Northeast. There are societal changes too. Women who worked during the war are now politely expected to go back into the kitchen. Oh, my phone is acting up. There we go. Let's hope we keep going here. Have the babies and become homemakers once more. This is the backdrop against which we meet the Palazzini family, whose Palazzini Cab Company and Western Union Telegraph Office, owned and operated by Dominic Palazzini and his 3 sons, all decorated war veterans, is flourishing. Beneath the surface, though, simmers a decades-long feud that split Dominic and his brother Mike and their once close families. Amidst the hoopla, the arrival of an urgent telegram from Italy upends the life of Nicky Castoni, an orphan who lives and works with his uncle Dom and his family. Nicky decides at 30 that he wants more than just a job driving car number 4, and more than his longtime fiancée Peachy DePino can offer. He finds himself drawn to the local Shakespeare Theatre Company, its colorful players, and to the determined Carla Borelli, who inherited the enterprise from her father. Now Nicky must choose the conventional life his family expects for him, or chart a new course and risk losing everything he cherishes. Trigiani says the time she spent writing Kiss Carlo was the most intense year of her creative life. The result is a novel vast in size and scope, as big as the time it depicts, as full of possibility, and as rich and joyous. It is a novel about the power of family secrets, the triumph of true love over grief, and the guts it takes to leave one life and take a risk to start over again for a piece of the American dream. That's rather heady stuff, isn't it? I thought for one second that, what's his name? Nicky? was going to discover more than just the joys of theater when he joins the Shakespeare Company. But big profile, broad appeal, mass market romances don't do that. All right, so 2 novels for this little thing. One, a florid romance, and fairly big, and the other, tense thriller. I will report back in the summer once I've read them both and let you know if they're any good. Until then, let's see. Ooh. Thank you, Book 2.